something I always say to you when I'm young. Hop in the motherfucking cold. No silly, chop out the road. Fuck up the city with you. Oh, baby. What's up, y'all? It's So Candy, and I'm in the streets with Big Homie Doe.
Yeah. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Big Homie Doe, and we live in the streets with the beautiful Miss So Candy. What's going on, love? How you doing?
Doing well. How are you?
I'm great. So, for my audience out there, man, let us know where you from and how you got started into this music game.
I'm from a small town right outside of St. Louis, Missouri. It's like super small. Everybody knows everybody.
East St. Louis?
It's close. We played East St. Louis like in our basketball games and stuff.
What town is it? Illinois side or Missouri side?
Illinois side. I'm on the Illinois side. I live like 7 minutes away from.
What's the city? I'm from Illinois.
O'Fallon.
O'Fallon?
Have you ever heard of O'Fallon?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Have you ever heard of Joliet?
Yeah, but I don't go. I never.
You don't go up north.
I was like St. Clair County, like Belleville, Fairview Heights.
Yeah.
East St. Louis was in there. O'Fallon.
Most definitely. We played y'all in basketball in the finals, but I'm probably way older than y'all. Yeah.
We won.
Probably not.
We won.
No, for sure. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt
so
you.
That's where I'm from, and then how I got started in music, I think was your next question.
Mm-hmm.
Really just being kind of in, not necessarily entertainment, but like in the performance world my whole life. I was a cheerleader growing up my whole life, so
cheerleader.
I don't know. Yeah, as I got, into like the professional realm of that, I was like, hey, I want to go for music. It's something I've been passionate about my whole life. So, yeah. Did you always have a thing for writing music, or was music all like you said you had a passion for it? What did you ever think it was gonna be your pursuit? Yeah, I remember growing up when I was super, super young, I would watch music videos, and I was so inspired by, the women that were doing their thing in the music industry. I always wanted to be that growing up, so definitely.
That was great, because I was going to ask you, like, who are some of your inspirations that got you, that made you want to do music?
Yeah, so honestly, I'm inspired by anybody that's doing their thing in the industry. That's super dope to me. But growing up, I was like, I don't know, I liked R&B singers, I liked pop artists. I was a big Sierra fan. I love Britney Spears. Everybody loves Beyonce. Rihanna's like my favorite artist in the whole entire world. So, yeah, those are the women that inspired me growing up.
Most definitely. And you said you've been doing it for about what? How long have you been pursuing it seriously?
Probably like 7 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's talk about some of the ups. What's some of the ups of being an independent artist and getting out here in the game? What do you love most about, let's say, the creative standpoint? From a creative standpoint, the process of creating the music. What do you love best? Recording, performing, videos, radio. What's your favorite?
I definitely like recording. That's fun to me. And then performing is like just ultimate. My thing. I just love performing. Yeah, I grew up doing that, so it's just one of those things where I'm able to like zone out and be in a whole nother world on stage. So
sure.
Yeah, performing is like number one for me.
When you performing and you zoning out, like, tell us about that, because I'm an artist myself, so I understand what that zone is. But for those that don't understand, like when you're on the stage and you mean zoning out, what does that mean? That you're not even there? Is it sometimes that in your mind you're not there, or are you an artist that connects directly with, like me when I was performing and I connect directly into your eyes, something will fuck me up and I wouldn't be able to rap anymore. So, I'm one of them people that have to blank all the way out.
I think for me, like, music is cool. Me doing music is cool because I'm able to connect with so many different kinds of people from different lifestyles, and like being on stage and connecting with people, that's I would rather do that. I'd rather make eye contact with people, connect with them, make them believe in something, that kind of thing. But I don't know, like music for me is super cool, having fans that you can talk to and learn their personalities, they learn yours. I don't know. There's so many different things that I honestly love about this.
Okay, most definitely. Well, let's get into some of the things that you don't like. What are some of your pet peeves of this industry or this game? Biggest one.
My biggest pet peeve? Dang, this is a hard one. I don't know. I don't think I have any pet peeves.
Like some artists might say, man, I hate these punk ass promoters. Or I hate these fake ass people be being too fake or something. You know, whatever is your pet peeve.
I don't know. I think haters is lame.
Yeah.
Like going online and seeing people say things with malicious intent is so lame to me. And you get a lot of that when you're a public figure. Like, you know, people just think they know your life and they think they know what's going on. They think they know how serious you are about something. They think they know how unserious you are about something. So, I don't know. People who hate for no reason that don't even know me, that's so lame to me. I don't like that.
Are you prepared for that? Or how do you handle that?
I mean, I've been handling it. Honestly, I just really don't care. Like, it's one of those things where it's just like, okay, cool. Like, you obviously don't have anything going on in your life to be worried about what I have going on. So, I don't know. Sometimes it's flattering. Like, dang, I got people that actually care enough to be mad at what I'm trying to pursue.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. You gotta take it with a grain of salt.
Yeah.
But some people say that the females are pretty much running the game right now, right? How you feel about the rap game and where the female stance is right now?
That's great. I think the females are running the game. I think the females are doing a great job, and you know, like I said before, I'm inspired by anybody that's doing good in this, because this is not an easy thing to do. So, you know, it's kudos to all of them, and I hope one day, you know, or I will one day be just like that.
Most definitely. How is it as a female artist, an independent artist, coming up in the game? Do you see any difference from, like, say, a male, how your male counterparts are being treated or towards you, or is it maybe leaning towards you because you are a female? Do you feel any difference in between that, or how do you feel?
I don't.
You don't?
I feel like if you put the work in, you're gonna get what you deserve. You know, and I can't really speak on what happens with a male because I'm not a male.
You're not a male.
Yeah, so you know, if you working, you're gonna get where you're supposed to be.
For sure. Yeah. For sure. Tell us about this new single that you got coming. This the So Candy. That's what it's called?
The single is called Taste Like Candy.
Taste Like Candy?
But So Candy is my artist name.
Right.
And yeah, it's just a real fun single. It's spin off of the Cameo's hit single, Candy. And it's just a really fun record, sexy record, something that, you know, me and Trop came up with. And it's just taken off, man. It's just like the best record I've ever had. It's super cool to have this experience and the things that I've done this year since the record has dropped. We just put out the music video. It's very sexy. Yeah, and it's just something that's for the ladies, and I love it.
Most definitely. Tell us about, with that song, what do you think the difference is? Like you said, it's the best song that you ever had. What do you think the difference is between the Candy song and some of the other songs that you might have thought before Candy was the best song that you ever had? What do you think the difference is of why that song might have not got as much traction as this one is?
I think it's a true a true song. I think it's a true record. You know, a lot nowadays, a lot of people are just putting out just whatever, here today, gone tomorrow type records. And I think Taste Like Candy is definitely like a record that can stand on its own, and it's just a record. Like, you know, it's not some BS that someone put out.
For sure. Hold on just a second. So we was talking about your new album. I mean, your new single that you got, Candy. What's coming up next for you?
We got a new record that we're dropping.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we got a new record that we're dropping. It's super fun. It's a dancey record. It's got a Jersey feel to it. It's called Smack It. We're in the process of shooting a music video for it, and it should be out very soon. I'm super excited. We got a good response. I put some content out about the song, and it got like a really good response. So we're excited to put it out next.
For sure, for sure. When marketing and promoting yourself as an artist, do you feel that people are now more in tune to the content that the artist is putting out that's might not be related to the music, or as opposed to putting out the song first and letting people attract to the song, to the artist? Which one you think is?
I'm a little confused by your question. I'm not gonna lie.
Like okay, if, how can I say it in a different way? Like, are you, like, you know how there's certain people that are tuned into a person's Instagram because of the content that they're putting out.
And not the music.
And not the music. But I like the content that they're putting out and not the music. Do you think that it is more advantageous to have the content opposed to the music, or pushing the music first and then letting people catch on to your content?
I mean, honestly, I really feel like it depends on the person. But I feel like both are very beneficial to creating a brand and an artist. Like, I feel like when it comes to social media, you want, it's such a great tool to use to reach so many different people. But I also feel like you need to show your personality as well, so people can gravitate towards you and they can be attracted towards you and they can stick. Not only because of your music, but because, I really like the way this person is. So I think both are important. I think for me, I've got a lot of engagement when it comes to, like, me just being a social media influencer, or just being on social media, being cute and all that kind of stuff. And I think it's been a hard transition, but transitioning to, like, music Candy is kind of like flowering and growing, and people are starting to understand it a little bit more, just personally for me. But to answer your question, I think both are beneficial, and you should be doing both.
For sure. And so we got over the song. We got a new song dropping out. What was it called again?
It's called Smack It.
Smack It.
I don't know if I'm supposed to say that, but I mean, hey. Okay, yeah.
Okay, cool. So on the business, let's talk a little business. Mm-hmm. What's the end game for So Candy right now? Are you trying to be signed? You trying to be independent? What's the situation for you?
Yeah, I think the goal is definitely to get signed. Major deal, but there's so many other ventures that I want to be a part of. There's so many different things that I want to do. Music is just like my passion. It's something that I've wanted to do my whole life. It's something that I've dreamt of doing my whole life. But I want to get into acting. I want to eventually launch my fitness brand. There's just so many different things that I'm interested in. Mm-hmm. So, yeah.
You're trying to make the whole brand sell, whichever one jump off. That's
no, music is
the one.
Is what I'm doing. Like, that's what's going to spark everything else. But there's definitely other things that I want to dibble and dab in.
Most definitely. So what about, let me ask you about what you think about in the female game, with the females in the music industry right now. Majority of the time, they always have, like, it's got to be these two. But right now, I see like 15 different females, which I don't think I've ever seen that before. I think.
Yeah, it's tough. Nigga got records, man.